Heya Tech Archie Gang. I've been meaning to film this video for a long time. I want to release this footage on Christmas Day and film it on Christmas Day or beforehand, and I've been meaning to film this before New Year's Day. Now, just to say, my computer's fit is back to normal again. I can edit on it, yeah, but I won't be able to do it in time, so I just to do it on here because it'd be confuse you, yeah. So this year hasn't been good at all. There have been some highlights, but non-stop it's been terrible. Absolutely terrible. And no one were allowed to travel during the Christmas period, but loads of people from London did. Now, I'm very sorry about this. It's been horrible for everyone. And another thing we should be focusing on is people's mental health. Now, I've been posting a lot of this on Instagram, so please think about people's mental health. Now, speaking of Christmas, here's some things I got. A camera microphone. Now, you may remember years ago I got another camera microphone, but it didn't fit with my camera, and I'm seeing if it does with my camera. This one fits with my camera, and what's special about this one, it does it with the smartphone as well. So the phone I'm filming it with, I can lose it on this. So the audio on my camera, normal, is not very good at all. I'm not sure if you noticed, but it's not really good, is it? I got a portable charger, so when I'm on the go, I can charge it anyway. But the thing is, you gotta charge the portable charger up first. How is it 100%? It's 100%. Yeah, you have to charge it up every 4 months, but it should work fine. Right, yeah. A camera stabilizer. Yeah. I got this. Why did I get it? Because Finley told me to get it for criticism on Thought 2019 and to the Twelfth 2019, and especially the Prom Fort Now and London Film and Comic Con 2019. You can notice it a bit in Thought 2018, but that was because of the budget back then. But yeah, this is to make. Can I flip it over? Can you see it? Yeah, this camera stabilizer is very good, really good. It's so advanced. You see it later in another blog, but yeah, it's really good. It's to make, sometimes the footage in my videos, especially the specials, is shaky. This has improved that, and it's gonna be so good, so amazing. The quality of my specials, that'd be amazing, just amazing. Yeah, I'm not sure what my New Year's resolution is going to be. Also, an amazing gaming keyboard, which I need to work out what you have to do with it. I know how to do this. Just need to power it up. Is there anything else? I got 2 DVDs, Kick-Ass, and the In-Betweeners movie. Okay, highlights of 2020. That doesn't mean personally when you think of the year 2020. I mean on this channel. The thing is, 2020. I saw a post on this on Instagram today, and I couldn't post my story because it was a private account. I hate it when that happens. Yeah, back to my point. Yeah. So, 2019, I was like, 2020 is going to be an amazing year. I'm going to fix everything. It's going to be an amazing year. Little did we know, it was far from amazing. And also, there'll be I wanted it to be a fresh, reboot of this channel. You can tell in a YouTube video of mine at the start of the year, which are now privated with that, but there really wasn't any point. I'm sorry that there wasn't many videos of, well, 2020, it's quite a lot, but Series 4, 2020 season, there wasn't really anything. You had the 100 Scrubs special, and yeah, Doctor Who reviews, but I've got a plan. I've got a lot more videos planned. I hope 2021's better. I just been stuck at home for this long, not able to go to Comic Con for part any horror stuff, conventions. I posted to my story. I'm gonna go really mad if I can't go to full part next year. Yeah. So yeah. This is replaying at the start of this video.
Hi again, Heya Tech Archie Gang. It's the 3rd of January, a year since Christmas Haul 2019. Wow. Just wow. Yeah. This was supposed to be a New Year's special, but I didn't have Wi-Fi on my phone. And if I haven't already said, my computer's back to normal, so this will be the last of this kind of video, kind of thing. I like it. It's just complicated, you guys, and plus it's easier to make. Next video is going to be like this. You know the camera stabilizer? It's really electronic. Right. Still trying to understand it. My keyboard, you need to charge it, but wait, if I just... Oh god. Why is it not doing it? There is an on switch button somewhere. Yeah, sorry about this, guys. I hope this doesn't drag on for too long. Yeah, basically it flashes green and trying to find a way to make it do that. Look. That is so sci-fi, isn't it? Yeah, the Kick-Ass, they did the word in a bit one, like it's weird. That's another thing I wanted to address. And, deal with this. I actually did make another Doctor video. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm trying not to drag onto this for too long, so we can focus on Doctor Who. And, yeah. Already finished. Started at 1 AM at Boxing Day. Can't remember the day I finished it though. I have another one somewhere. I started some. I got pineapple. Where is it? It's disgusting. Yeah. I thought it'd be luxurious, but it ain't. Yeah, I'm using my computer as like a tripod kind of thing. That's my Avengers poster. Very cool. Sorry if that noise annoys you. Just trying to get my thing. Oh yeah. Didn't think about this. The lighting. I do that while I'm up. Oh yeah. That noise does annoy me. Even though it still does it. So much better. Yeah, where is it? I'm not sure what the best before is it. It stinks. Truly does stink. I just can't do it because it stinks so much. What is it? Can you see? I try not to speed it. Pina colada. Pineapple juice and coconut milk with 2 measures of white rum. That one was right. This is getting better. I'll put this somewhere responsible. Okay, that one's responsible. Right, yeah, we talked about everything except Doctor Who, and obviously a new thing. I wanted to make this like a Christmas special, like the last video of the last series 4, which I'm sad there wasn't really a good ending for that. But yeah, I was supposed to do it on Christmas Day, but beforehand for Christmas special, but it never happened. Sorry, guys. My hair. Yeah, I still need to master the Christmas specials and New Year specials, and of course, yeah, I've mastered the other specials. Some I will not talk about because they're that bad. But you can't be perfect when you start a new idea, like nothing's been done before. Well, it has kind of, but yeah. So yeah, I was going to do this, but why did I not finish series 4? It was supposed to be a brand new thing. Fresh. Full of video content. The longest series ever. But because of COVID, that failed. And with the stuff going on this year with the vaccine, I'm not going to try with it. I will upload videos, but I won't. Of course, I will upload videos, of course. But, how do I explain it? Of course, I will upload videos. I will upload the videos as most as I can. I'm always thinking of ideas. It's just, I got some ideas. It's just spoilers. I mean, if we do go to Fort Park, it will be on there. Probably one of the highlights of the series if it ever happens. And I got other things like this and ideas. I try and make it the best I can. Oh, what are you doing, computer? Right, the last stand, that doesn't really count because that's not really a video. That isn't. Yeah, the last video about the Tech Archie franchise that I did was Doctor Who Update, which is a very good video. Like, I haven't made a video in ages, and what was going on at the time is very good. Oh, now we're talking. I think the 100 subscriber special is definitely the highlight. What else? We had that video with me making chocolate cake. That was very good, but it's a very good video. That's also a highlight. Just everything about it. And then you have the Tully's film, which there's sets of some problems at the moment, but I'm solving it. Oh, Birds of Prey film review, that was good. And also the Doctor Who thoughts videos, especially with what the circumstances of the Birds of Prey review. Doctor Who thoughts videos were good. So, what was so unique? Okay, so 100 subscribers, the chocolate cake video, Toddy's doesn't really count, but it does. It's not. It was part of 2020, but yeah, like the specials, they were the good ones, and the film reviews. Oh, the best of 2019. That was good as well. That's a good idea. Oh no, that's hilarious now because of COVID. I'm sorry I'm rushing this. It's just I don't want there to be more of this than the Doctor Who stuff. It's just, yeah, they were definitely the best. And I can't do any of these videos anymore, best of anything. Well, maybe in the future. So, with the 10-minute mark, I think I'd better stop this. Heya Tech Archie Gang, sorry mess. I'm really sorry this video is really late. It's just I was reading stuff off a website and the pages went on forever and it was just irrelevant stuff. So let's get into my thoughts anyway. There will be spoilers obviously, for this video. So if you haven't seen the episode or any episodes recently of Doctor Who and these catch up, don't watch this video. Watch the episodes, then watch this. So yeah, let's talk about the plot first. 6 hours and 7 minutes after the Doctor destroyed the Daleks' armor, a lorry driver transport the damaged armor from GCSQ to the Depository 23. Some point on the journey, wait, hang on, you can't see me. The driver stops at a kiosk for a cup of tea. When walking back to his lorry, he breathes heavily, drops his cup and falls. Sorry, I'm not sure if you can see me, well, a bit shaky. The woman who made the tea drags the driver into his lorry along with the Dalek armor, and the woman drives the lorry away from the scene. This is much better. It's just I'm trying to do this as fast as I can and reach the deadline because today is Friday and I want to upload the video today. The technology secretary, Joe Pattinson, attends a breakfast meeting with Leo and Jack Robson from Arachnids in the UK to see Leo's new defense drones. They watch a fake riot created by Jack, where a defense drone successfully deals with the riots with its water cannon and loud noise. Leo then shows them how the drones are controlled by they are solar powered. Also, a quick note is this episode was filmed in like October 2019. Yeah, so it's before COVID even existed. Before the coronavirus pandemic and all the terrible stuff in 2020. So the stuff about the riots they weren't aware of, no one knew. This happens after the events of Revolution. In a prison, the Doctor puts a mark on a wall to show how many days she's been in prison. The Doctor then goes out of her cell to exercise, and we see cameos from the Weeping Angels and cigarettes and oud and a Batin. That moment was awesome. I love seeing those people again, except Batin, of course. I was shocked. We haven't seen this in years. But the only thing that can make it better is that soon we get a cameo from the Slovene. I was so happy when I saw the Weeping Angel, the oud, and the cigarettes. But Chris Chibnall had to put in the pit to pin. The trailer warned us. At the time, I said how much I hated that episode. Just the thought of the episode makes me go loopy. The cricket said it, and the viewers went down. Erase the tin. Learn from your mistakes. Just move on from it. Erase the tin, mate. Don't bring him up. What's so threatening about it anyway? That annoyed a lot of people and ruined the hype. The Batin isn't one of Gentle's greatest creations. It's the worst. Tim Shaw is better. I thought of something else to say, but I forgot it. The Doctor then goes back in her cell to tell herself a story, which is Harry Potter, but is interrupted by 4 knocks. Another thing I need to address, I'm doing this on my phone to make the video come out quicker and to not confuse you guys, but don't worry guys, my computer is back. I fixed the solution. I fixed the problem, so you'll get great quality videos. And sorry for the no video uploading uploaded in ages. Well, I was gonna do another Doctor Who video, but it was too late to do it really. Yeah. But always planning and making YouTube ideas. Back on Earth 10 months later, After the events of the Timeless Children, Graham and Ryan go to the TARDIS that the Doctor sent them to Earth in. The TARDIS control room is covered in notes and paper. Yaz has been sleeping in the TARDIS, and she is very motivated to find the Doctor. Graham and Ryan advise her to give up, but Yaz doesn't take the advice. Graham shows the linked video of the defense drone to Yaz, knowing that it's a Dalek, and Jack Robinson is behind it. Joe Parsons requests Jack Robinson to meet her in a forest. Joe wanted at once national rollout of Jack's drones and for him to pay in place of her government tax of the British people. Jack tells Joe that they just started the regional beta testing and it was starting to sound like a shakedown. Joe blackmails Jack by threatening to alert the Treasury about how much tax his companies pay in the UK. I can't remember, I haven't seen a Wackers in the UK for over 2 years now since it was broadcast. I didn't watch the end. Back to my point, I think Jack Robinson's an American. I can't remember because I haven't seen the Wackers in the UK for over 2 years. I only saw it once. But yeah, he's supposed to be like Donald Trump. Jack agrees to Joe's proposal. That evening, Graham, Yaz and Ryan interrogate Jack about a Dalek. Not knowing what a Dalek is, from their last encounter, Robinson has upgraded his security. Jack's bodyguard tells them to go away. Graham says it's difficult to find out what Jack Robinson is up to without psychic paper or a TARDIS, which is actually lovely foreshadowing. The Doctor continues her routine but finds Captain Jack Harkness and they escape the prison with a smart gadget. Jack went to jail to find the Doctor and waited 19 years, and the jury found the Doctor guilty with 2 offences. One being a scene from Future June revealing her identity, Ruth said not to, and another, and 70 other offences, and Jack did some crimes. Leo tells Jakar about the drones, and he recreated the Dalek mutant, the actual Dalek from the original cast, and he found DNA traces. Jack sees it and is revolted and wants it destroyed. When Leo is about to destroy it, he opens the box with the Dalek in, which is a bad idea anyway, despite it being a Dalek. But it's the only way for it to properly work. You trapped a squid in a box. A normal squid will jump out at you and grab you by the neck. We've seen this in Doctor before. Well, not normal squids. Did I ever say we talked about the Doctor before first? But yeah, I'm not sure. I can't remember if I said it, but yeah, that's what I'm doing. I do talk about when I'm talking about the plot, some keep it on. The Doctor and Jack arrive at the TARDIS. They then go to Graham's house. The fam are shocked. They tell the Doctor and Jack about the Daleks, which terrifies them. In Japan, Leo enters a facility full of Daleks, a Dalek clone farm. Whoa. The Doctor scans for Dalek DNA traces in the TARDIS. Jack tells Team TARDIS he's immortal and how. A Dalek trace is identified in Japan. Jack and Yaz go to Japan. The Doctor, Graham and Ryan interrogate Jakar. Jakar is intrigued by the TARDIS. Jakar shows the drones them the drones, showing them the inside. Okay, I'm back. Okay, I'm back. In a scene in which Captain Jack explained how he's immortal, Okay, I'm back. In the scene in which Captain Jack explains to Team TARDIS why he's immortal, he mentions Rose. I like that. I like it when people like Steven Moffat in like Peter Capaldi's and 13 Doctors episodes mention and bring back old classic companions and monsters that mention previous episodes. There was a lot of that in season 11. Remember that on social media. Look at the time. What am I saying? Yeah, I'm not sure if I wrote that in the script. I did write it on my plan though. Yeah, I had to script it out as well. It's not little things. It's whole paragraphs. You'd be amazed. In Japan, Yaz talks to Jack about how much she struggled in the 10 months without the Doctor, wishing she never met her. Jack tells Yaz his experience with a situation like Yaz. Jack and Yaz then enter the building, realizing it's a Dalek clone farm. Is that an actual thing? Joe Pattinson makes a speech outside 10 Downing Street on live television, promising she made Britain more secure so they can enter an age of security. The drones are seen on live TV. The drones will be on the streets, borders and national landmarks. Daleks at Thorpe Park? I wouldn't feel safe. Oh yeah. Did I ever show you guys? For Christmas, I got the Thorpe Park soundtrack for 2017 and it includes the original Big Top theme. Because you can only get the Big Top Showtime on YouTube. It's very rare to find the actual original Big Top theme on the internet. I got there's a Thorpe Park book about every year, about every coaster, everything like of the past Thorpe Park, and if it has about the Fright Nights and there's a Fright Nights edition and there's a Fright Night edition soundtrack, that'd be amazing. I also got a Thorpe Park Landlord of Neverson Inferno. I got a Thorpe Park badge, and I got a Marvel book. That's on the top of my head. Yeah. I can't wait to listen to the Thorpe Park soundtrack. I do it when I watch the In-Betweeners and Kick-Ass. Kick-Ass! The Daleks start climbing out the container, what the heck? Oh, missed the whole thing. In the Dalek clone farm, Yaz tells Jack to help her take a bit of the liquid the Daleks have been consuming inside the tubes to find a way to defeat the Daleks. Jack puts bombs throughout the building. Did they even blow it up? Well, there would be no point because they teleported away. You crazy donkey! The Daleks start climbing out the containers. One goes into Jack's face and another on Yaz's back when she is about to help Jack. Yaz takes the Dalek off of Jack's face and Jack kills the Daleks with his sonic blaster. I think that's what it's called. I haven't seen the Child in years. It's on iPlayer at the moment. It's on my continue watching. I will watch series 1 soon, hopefully. In the TARDIS, Ryan puts his beanie on. The Doctor tells Ryan she's sorry for being gone for 10 months. Ryan says he missed her, and he saw family friends in her absence. Ryan talks about Gallifrey. The Doctor doesn't want to talk about it. And the Doctor explains her life as a whole. And the Doctor explains her whole life has been a complete lie and she doesn't know who she is. They arrive at the Dalek clone farm. The Doctor asks who built the facility. What? The Doctor asks who built the facility. Leo appears answering the Doctor. The Doctor asks, how did you make the farm and where did you get the money from? Leo loses Jack's company and employers, which he explains he turns to liquid for the Daleks to consume after use. The Doctor wants to save Leo, but the Dalek says no, says he dies. Something is annoying the Doctor. Yaz says it's light, which has been changing since they arrived. What the? Wait, I'm on a conference call and just... The Doctor asks how that the Dalek that is using Leo and the other Daleks that he has created will get off Earth. What's going on here? Sorry. Replying they will not. They want to make Earth into a base. The Doctor comments saying they don't have armor shells. The Dalek replies saying he upgraded the weapon systems of the drones to Dalek weapons. The Doctor wants to switch the light off. The Daleks then teleport to their armor shells. They start to exterminate humans, including Joe Patterson, and announce on BBC News, Earth is property of the Daleks. The Doctor asks Jack R. how many Daleks did he make? Well, drones. He said, thousands. The Dalek then kills Leo. Everyone goes back into the TARDIS. The Doctor has only one idea. Nuclear option. Captain Jack tries to stop her with proceeding with the plan. The Doctor sends the colonist Dalek signal via the time vortex to the Death Squad Daleks, who sound so imitated, but are just normal Daleks. I don't expect them, their colours, their design, their shape to look different, and like their voice to be different, and their ship to be different, and they've got different marks on them. But no, they're the Death Squad Daleks. Oh, another thing with these Daleks and the Death Squad Daleks, they got rid of the plunger now. Is that what's happening with this era of Doctor Who? The Death Squad Daleks get the signal and they head to Earth. The Doctor tells not Jack Harkness, Jack Robson, the reason why the Doctor didn't review her identity to the Death Squad Daleks, because it's very important that they don't know who sent it, because they hate each other. They will go after the Doctor. People are running and screaming on the streets. A woman then hides behind a car to see a massive Dalek ship of the Death Squad Daleks. The Death Squad Daleks locate the mutated DNA Daleks and they hunt them down for maximum extermination. We then see an epic scene of millions of Daleks flying out of the Dalek saucer. which has really improved. Like the design, like they gone, they don't do that design anymore. It wouldn't fit with this era anyway. You saw it in Richard Daleks, but that was like the last of the Time War Daleks. The TARDIS materializes on the bridge, which is actually the Clifton suspension bridge. The Daleks are so close to it and make an eye contact with the TARDIS, but they don't react. That is not very Dalek at all. Seriously? Just seriously? Was it a CGI problem? I know people made fun of this on YouTube and probably Instagram. Because there's no way a Dalek wouldn't react to the TARDIS. That's just lazy writing. With the destruction of the drone Daleks, Jakar joins with them, ignoring the Doctor saying they kill him. This moment made me really hate the character so much. Robson then reviews the Doctor sent the signal when he's on the Dalek ship. Whilst Captain Jack, Graham and Wine are on the ship, putting bombs inside it to blow it up. The Doctor then loses the other TARDIS to trap the Daleks on Earth where she sends it into the void to terminate it, shrinking it. Those visuals for the scene were so amazing. The Doctor did kill a living TARDIS though. What's happening with my voice in my ears? I'm not supposed to do this because of COVID, but yeah, it's getting so out of hand and horrible here. I'm not sure if you're watching this in another country, like Australia. The Doctor then interrogates Robertson. He replies he was making a decoy by betraying the Doctor. That character isn't trustable. I can't even remember what this in the UK, as I only watched it once before Fight Nights. I really hope that happens this year. Ooh, we're near the end. We're making progress. I may be able to finish this tonight, so I can upload this video. I think it's the 20. It has to be the 27th. Yeah, the 27th was. Yeah. Captain Jack then leaves Team TARDIS to meet Glenn Cooper. The Doctor and her companions then discuss their next adventure before the TARDIS takes off. Wine states he wants to stay at home. You must stay at home. And Graham joins with him. The TARDIS make their final goodbyes. And the Doctor gives them leaving presents in the form of psychic paper. The Doctor is full of regrets and wants to arrive an hour after they did. In the aftermath of the Timeless Children, before her and Yaz continued travelling, Warren and Graham discuss how they're going to lose the psychic papers, saying trolls and statues, possibly Centauran and Weeping Angels. Computer, calm down. Ryan makes a speech about the nemesis they have defeated. Ryan makes a speech about the enemies he has defeated. And he had to mention the mighty Batin, making it all scary, dangerous, massive. It looks like a cuddly toy. Before riding his bike and seeing Grace. Well, Graham did see him as well. So, was it a good story? Yes. Was it easily understandable? Yes. Was it too cliche? No. Loads of ideas. Are there good ideas and themes in it? Yes, there are. Lighting is dark. Yeah, sorry about the lighting. Let's get straight into this. I gasped when I saw the silence. Captain Jack Harkness. Why did you just say Captain Jack Harkness? Captain Jack is fine. He was definitely one of the best bits, the highlights of the episode. The Daleks are scary again, and the effects have improved. And it's nice to see references It's nice to see references to Rose Tyler and Glenn Cooper. It's what I want to see from the Peter Capaldi era. Like, I thought that's what was lacking. Before we get into the bad stuff, this is what my friend Finley thought of the episode. It was a great and intense episode. I loved the new design of the Daleks, and the way that old monsters appear in the prison. I also loved the involvement of Captain Jack Harkness and the plot as well, overall. Now let's talk about bad stuff. Right, are we recording? Yes. The titles at the beginning of the episode. I know I'm not supposed to do this. Recapping the events of Revolution. And the aftermath felt like they were the Star Wars long time ago line. Back in Classic Who, the Cyberman's weakness was cold. A very powerful enemy is defeated easily with just gold. This is what I feel about how the Daleks are defeated in this episode. What is a Dalek? A very powerful species and the most dangerous in the Doctor Who universe, and feared throughout the whole Who universe. The fear of the Daleks is back in this episode, but is then slowly ruined. The voices are silly. Sorry if I offended anyone. People, because they sound like the Dalek voice from Remembrance of the Daleks. I've been meaning to watch it for that series for so many years, but yeah, haven't got it on DVD yet. They are easily defeated. Let's look at Thanos, and the shark from Jaws. They are very powerful beings who are unbeatable, and the characters in the films they feature in have to do the unthinkable. That's right, the unthinkable. Now, I'm not going to talk about Classic Who because I haven't seen enough episodes to talk about it. But in New Who, the Doctor has to do the unbeatable in the Series 1 final. Rose turns all the Daleks and their ships into dust with the time vortex, which is a thinkable, powerful, is unthinkably powerful. It almost killed Rose. In Series 2, the Doctor and Rose take the Daleks into the void, and in Revolution, the Doctor and a few others destroyed the Daleks' casting and sent the Dalek mutant into something like the sun. I can't really remember it. I watched it 2 years ago. That's the amount of scale you have to get rid of the Daleks. Sometimes involves sacrifice. This is not present. It sometimes involves sacrifice. This is not present in this episode. How they kill the Daleks in this episode makes them pathetic. There's no danger in this episode. The Death Squad Daleks destroy the drone Daleks. Jack, Graham, and Ryan destroyed their Dalek ships. The Doctor tricks the remaining Daleks on Earth into the other TARDIS to kill them. As the Ninth Doctor said in Rose, easy. I loved John Badman's performance as Captain Jack Harkness in this episode. His relationship, the thought, he really has beef. He really hates the Daleks, like Thor does in the MCU Phase 3, but he has a sense of humour. But the downfall of this is this fact. Remember the Stolen Earth and how Jack feared when he heard a Dalek?
he cried, and then he kissed and hugged Yanto and Gwen. And he full on gave up, knowing just how powerful they are. This isn't present here. He shows no hatred. Chibnall rushed the story way too much and didn't give it a proper good ending. It's like saying when you push a silence, it dies. In the last scene of The Tiniest Children, the Doctor is teleported to a prison cell. In this episode, we see her wearing a prison outfit, implying that the Jim have her clothes on Sonic Screwdriver. When the Doctor and Jack teleport to the TARDIS, the Doctor has clothes hidden in the TARDIS. Throughout the episode, the Doctor doesn't lose her Sonic Screwdriver. Does this mean she hasn't got her Sonic Screwdriver, which she can easily recreate? When Captain Jack, Graham, Ryan and Robinson are escaping from the Dalek ship, they teleport when the Dalek is about to exterminate them. Well, he's literally about to exterminate them, which is what Missy does. She did it twice, just before the Dalek ship blew up. Okay, so Gwen has a son now. I don't listen to Big Finish, and I'm not sure where this fits in the timeline of the whole torture thing on the Big Finish. And if so, Chris Gibber has made a mistake and is forcing John Barrowman to say son. But I think Chris Gibber was the head writer of Torture Series 1 and Series 2. He was also the co-producer and wrote loads of the stories. The end of the episode made me so angry. I thought Graham and Ryan's exit was weak at first viewing. Their exit isn't big scale. I expected them to die on the Dalek ship. There's an opportunity for a spin-off, but nobody wants that. There wasn't any big tears like predicted, unlike the Pons and Clara's exits. Like yesterday or today, I was thinking how the Pons died, and the thought was so short, and I didn't want to think about it, as it was that painful. I didn't sleep that night after the episode broadcast. I couldn't stop thinking about it. This episode was a disappointment and rushed too much. Even for a 71-minute episode, the story isn't fully studied. I want the 16th anniversary to be an hour and a half episode. But it's in 2 years. I want to see a cameo from the Jejungs. Literally, this is a way more bigger episode than The Tiniest Children. And they literally made a second, literally at the last bit. There's like loads of Daleks in this, but they don't have enough time to like at least do one Jejung, put a guy into a suit. But I know it's F and all, but still, Daleks were a disappointment as well. We didn't see Davros. I actually like to see the 13th Doctor with Davros. Daleks are underused, but we were warned they won't be the main focus of the story. If the BBC can't do the Daleks justice now, then they should just cancel this show, sadly. When I saw the cliffhanger in Tiniest Children, I was like, how is the Doctor going to escape? Which is the whole point, really. When I saw the trailer, everyone expected a 71-minute epic where the Graham, Yaz and Ryan return to civilian life and investigating extraterrestrial threats. Others see a massive Dalek invasion and Captain Jack comes, but even he doesn't know how to defeat the Daleks without the Doctor. The Doctor finds out and is in shock. The Doctor can only physic contact with Captain Jack and Team TARDIS, like her and the Master and Thomas children, like Thor and Hendel in For Ragnarok. And she knew
and she comes at the very end to end the Daleks with the sacrifice of Grain and Ryan. The Doctor and Yaz are traumatized, and then it continues to travel. The good thing about Graham and Ryan's exit is that we will no longer be hearing Sam. The trailers and posters on the Doctor Instagram of all the main characters clickbaited the episode. So many missed opportunities. The opening scene was interesting. The next time the Daleks are back, please can we have a new design? I've been disappointed 2 times now. The escape scene was epic, but it was too easy with the June. Sadly, Chris Chibnall loses Dalek human possession again. Seeing the Sonic Blaster was cool. How come no one's seen the Dalek before? The Battle of Canary Wolf and the Dalek invasion of Earth in 2009 are great examples. This episode was a whole letdown opportunity for Doctor Who to be big again, like massive, with the MCU. So recently, the Weeping Angels have been announced to have their own episode in almost 10 years. That makes me feel old. That episode is amazing, but heartbreaking. People saying, it's a bad move, but Doctor Who needs a new boost. Because of coronavirus, Series 13 will only have 8 episodes, but we've been promised 11 episodes for Series 14. 11 includes the special, but that might change because of coronavirus. Modern TV shows only have 8 episodes now. This many episodes can work if they take inspiration from Stranger Things, in which there's a story, just one story, and it constantly builds on each one. So with Grain and Ryan gone, that means the characters have character development, but then it was announced John Bishop will be the new companion. He has coronavirus, which ruined the hype. I hoped they let Jazz develop a bit, then introduce him halfway through Series 13. Also in recent weeks, rumours were spread that Jodie will be leaving the role of the Doctor after Series 13, so I hope they finish all the character development, so Yaz and John Bishop Stan won't be the companions of the 14th Doctor like the 10th Doctor and Rose and the 12th Doctor and Clara. If the rumours are true, can they finish the Jack Robson story arc? 3 years is the average time for an actor to portray a Doctor. People hate her, but people said she will be the Doctor for like 8 years, more than Tom Baker. That's not a good idea. It's complicated with fake news, but yeah, I don't mind, as long as they finish everything for the 13th Doctor's era. Chris said once they finish Series 13, they broadcast it straight away. Good for COVID and for the fandom, but please don't rush it. I've done this, and the aftermath is horrible. Series 13 is due to come out, broadcast, during autumn or winter of 2021. Until then, I've given up with Doctor Who. I'm giving Chris one more opportunity in Series 13. If not, I'm officially done. But I still cherish Doctor Who in between 1963 and 2020. It's legendary, and of course the best are 9, 10, 11, and 12. Doctor Who was my childhood. It's so hard to let go. Anyway, fans support, see you in the future, and goodbye. Hey Tech Archie Gang, I want to keep this video short. I have already filmed this video and edited it and rendered it and put it onto YouTube, but the what doesn't work? The audio is completely gone. Like, it's an hour and 8 minute video. I doubt you enjoy it anyway. So yeah,
a few things to say before we actually talk about Doctor Who. Okay, it's on at 6:45 at New Year's Day, and it ends at 8 o'clock, so that means it's a 70-minute episode. And Jodie Whittaker said she got really emotional and had to leave the room and got really upset when, spoilers, I've said this before, but Graham and Ryan are leaving. Don't know how, but can we trust Chris Chibnall? Chris Moffat really got to us. So did Russell. But does Chris Chibnall have the ability? If people say he's a rubbish showrunner, well, he did do Broadchurch and he did load of Tortured episodes. How he killed off Owen and Tosh. So yeah, he does. So beforehand, let's look at some of the promo photos. So the first one shows the Doctor's bored and stuck on the prison. The second one shows Yaz is investigating. And then you see Captain Jack investigating. And then you see the Dalek, a full Dalek, which is the thumbnail of this video as well. What's this? Totally irrelevant. So yeah, let's start this. So yeah, let's talk about my computer beforehand. I figured out a way for it to stop going all over the screen. And yeah, I have. I know how to pretty much stop it now. But then the other day when I'm typing or when I go on an app, it goes, you, what's so unique about you? So that's pretty much gone now. So let's get into this, alright?
How many people in the universe get to meet the Doctor?
An establishing shot to show the prison, and then the Doctor is released from the prison.
I'll go travel with her. Being with the Doctor, you don't get to...
Oh, let's see all the Doctor's enemies. Tim Shaw. Is that a cigarette? That's definitely Patin. Oh god.
choose when it stops. Whether you leave her...
The Doctor is bored in this shot.
Or she leaves you.
That's a cool shot.
It really wants to...
Yaz, Graham and Ryan have turned the TARDIS in the Timeless Child, in which the Doctor sent them off to Earth into, disguised as a house, as they have to look after Earth because they know the Doctor's gone or something. They think she's dead or something. I'm not sure. We don't know what's going to happen. Yeah, they put like loads of flashcards in there and like the plan what to do. So like their own base.
To keep an eye on the planet, right?
But how's that possible?
If you don't help, the human race is going down. You with us?
As of now, you will see new defense drones at work.
These machines.
So ridiculously dumb. Like, this is why the other video was so long. I was trying to prove so much evidence for a book I have. There's so much evidence of Daleks around there. Like, Richard Daleks, the 2009 that happened, Battle of Canary Wolf. That's all evidence. But it's cool. But I want to see these characters get killed off because they don't seem good. And I love that squid.
I'm going to change the world.
Jack Robinson returns from Whackers in the UK.
Yo!
Dramatic music.
Remember us? I'm Captain Jack Harkness. And I'm immortal.
Yes.
Are you feeling insecure? Because you seem to need a lot of praise.
Still on Earth vibes.
Maximum extermination. Not you guys.
So Jack Robinson remembers them. Jack remembers them. Robinson, of course. Well, not of course. What are you talking about, big man? Solar Blaster! Dalek attack.
Stay strong. People waiting for you.
that's all, folks. I wanted to keep this video short anyway. Thanks for support. See you in the future. And goodbye.